Returning to the Root, Chapter 16 of the Dao De Jing. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful and inspiring chapters of the Dao De Jing, Chapter 16, also known as Returning to the Root. This chapter is all about finding real inner peace, stillness, and reconnecting with who we truly are at the deepest level. Laozi shows us that when we return to the root, we rediscover the timeless awareness within, the part of us that's steady, calm, and unchanging no matter what's happening around us. It's not just philosophy, it's a roadmap for spiritual growth, a guide to the stillness behind every movement and the silence beneath every sound. In other words, this is the heart of Taoist practice and a doorway into true inner freedom. So if you're ready to uncover these ancient secrets and explore how they can transform your life today, stick around, let's jump right in. And if this resonates with you, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss more explorations into the Tao. We live in a world that's always pulling us outward. We're chasing goals, reacting to news, scrolling endlessly, and striving for validation. But what if the greatest journey isn't outward at all? What if the real power comes from turning inward, and instead of doing more, we learn the art of doing less? That's the wisdom of Chapter 16. It carries a truth that can completely shift how we live and how we see ourselves. It tells us that the path to peace, clarity, and awakening begins with stillness. So let's read it together. As you listen, don't try to analyze or dissect. Just let the words wash over you and settle into your being.
Attain the ultimate emptiness, and hold to the most profound stillness. While myriad things emerge, I observe their return. Though things flourish, each returns to its root. Returning to the root means stillness. This is called returning to one's destiny. Returning to one's destiny means constancy. Knowing constancy means enlightenment. Not knowing constancy leads to disaster through reckless action. Knowing constancy allows for tolerance. Tolerance leads to impartiality. Impartiality leads to wholeness. Wholeness leads to the natural. The natural leads to the Tao. The Tao leads to eternity. And though the body perishes, there is no peril.
Take a deep breath. Let those words sink in. This isn't just ancient poetry, it's a living roadmap, a set of practices hidden inside the verse. Let's explore them step by step. The call to emptiness and stillness. The chapter begins with two profound invitations: attain the ultimate emptiness and hold to the most profound stillness. Now, emptiness doesn't mean blankness or passivity. Stillness doesn't mean just sitting silently without thought. These are active practices. They're about clearing away the mental clutter and resting in a deeper awareness. Think of your mind as a crowded, noisy room. Attaining emptiness is like gently opening the windows, sweeping out the clutter, and making space for peace. Practices for emptiness. Mindful observation. Watch your thoughts drift by like clouds in the sky. No chasing, no resisting. Just observing. This simple act creates inner spaciousness. Sensory immersion. Focus fully on one sense. The sound of rain, the feel of your breath, or the warmth of sunlight. It pulls you out of mental chatter and anchors you in the present. Then comes hold to profound stillness. Once the space is open, rest in it. Stillness isn't an absence of noise, it's the presence of deep peace. Practices for stillness. Anchoring in the breath. With each inhale, invite calm. With each exhale, release tension. Let your breath carry you deeper into stillness. Listening for silence. Beneath your thoughts, there's always a quiet presence. Tune into it. The more you listen, the more it expands, becoming the ground of your being. Observing the return. Next, Laozi writes, "While myriad things emerge, I observe their return. Though things flourish, each returns to its root." Here's where stillness opens the door to wisdom. We begin to see life's rhythm. Everything that rises eventually returns. All things, our possessions, roles, and even identities, come and go. Yet all return to their source. This truth can be profoundly freeing. Instead of clinging to what's temporary, we rest in what endures. Practices for this insight. Reflect on impermanence. Think of something you're attached to, a possession, a title, or even a belief. Acknowledge its impermanence. That awareness doesn't lessen its value, it makes it precious and it loosens its grip on you. Connect with nature's cycles. Spend time outdoors. Watch the leaves fall, the blossoms return, the seasons shift. In nature's cycles, we remember our own return to the root. The chain of wisdom. And then the text unfolds like a ladder. Returning to the root brings stillness. Stillness reveals destiny, your true nature. That nature is constancy, an unchanging essence beneath all change. Knowing constancy is enlightenment. But Laozi warns, without this constancy, we're tossed about recklessly and we suffer. With it, life transforms. Tolerance arises. Impartiality follows. From impartiality comes wholeness. From wholeness, we align with the natural. From the natural, we enter the Tao. And through the Tao, we glimpse eternity. It's breathtaking, a step-by-step path from simple stillness to the eternal. And the final promise is this: even though the body fades, our true essence remains unharmed, eternal, one with the Tao. Final reflections. Chapter 16 isn't just philosophy, it's a living practice. A daily invitation to pause, to breathe, to return. So from now on, try it for yourself. Choose one practice. Sit with your breath, observe your thoughts, or spend quiet time in nature. Even a few moments of emptiness and stillness can ripple through your entire day. You might just find that in those moments of return, you rediscover your true self. If this spoke to you, please give the video a like, share it with a friend who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more wisdom from the Dao De Jing and beyond. Thank you so much for being here today. Until next time, may you find peace in stillness, clarity in awareness, and joy in returning to the root.